There are no 50-50 here in Africa. If you're a man and you want to take a wife, be ready to pay 100%. Be ready to be a leader. Be ready to be a provider. Be ready to offer security to your family. This is the African Zombie. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's the first time here, Karibuni Sana. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you. Please give the video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and leave a comment. My returning subscribers, I appreciate you as always for supporting me. I appreciate you guys, for this journey that we're on. We've become this far. Like the video, guys, leave a comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's get into it. Man. And this is where, I advocate, that men should come to Africa, yeah? Because when I come here, guys, and I see how things are done here, real men, see what we have out there. A lot of us in the West, are not men. We may have the title of a man. We may have the physical body parts of a man. But when it really comes down to what a man should be, the characteristic of a man, the character of a man, a lot of us in the West are lacking. We run around willy-nilly, whatever. We do all sorts of nonsense. We go from one woman to the next. And this is why you see I advocate for women. You have to know your value, yes? You have to know your worth. You have to know who you are lying in bed with. You have to know who you are giving your womb to. I said it before. The greatest honor that a woman can give to a man is her womb to create a child. And when you lie in a bed with a man of less value, a boy, a man with no integrity, someone who is not a leader, someone who is not a provider, someone who does not offer you security, and that's what you want as a woman, yes? You want a man that can offer you security, a man that you know that this man could take care of the family. This man can lead the family. And when a man offers you those qualities, you said, yes, I can get with this man. I can lie with this man. I can marry this man. Because this man has proven to me that he has all the characteristics, all the attributes of a man. But when you go with any man and they jack you up, you become pregnant, they leave you and they go, it's very hard for you to settle down with another man, because a man would come along and you think, well, okay, you already have a child for another man, or you already have children for other men. I'm not going to be serious about you because I don't want the drama that comes with being a stepdad. I don't want to take care of another man's child. This is how men think, I don't want no stepchildren to tell me, you're not my daddy, when I am the one who paying for that child, who makes sure that that child has a roof over his head, who makes sure that child has food to eat, who makes sure that child has security. This is how men think. So women, you have to know your value. You have to know your worth. And this is why you see here in Tanzania, yeah? Someone sent me an interesting, very interesting comment, yeah? And it is true. In Tanzania, young girls are groomed to be wives. They are trained to be wives. What am I getting at? You cannot come to Africa, men from the West, or boys from the West, who think they're men. You see all these passport bros who is going around, and you saw what happened in Kenya with those like passport bros. There's no 50-50 here in Africa. As a man, it is your responsibility to take care of your family. It is your responsibility to provide for your family. It is your responsibility to go out there and do what you have to do legally to provide for your family. I admire the men here in Tanzania who I've seen out there struggling, who I see out there hustling. We can get into another debate about the way they hustle and the lack of entrepreneurial skills and whatever. Yeah, that's another video. That's another debate that we can have, right? But these men here take up their responsibility. I'm saying not all men. Hey, my friends, they will put any one of you in North America to shame. The only thing that I believe you have on these men from Africa, you live in the West, and you have easier access to stuff. There are no social safety net here. These men have to go there and hustle. What I see men doing here to make money, it blows my mind. None of you coming from the West can hold a candle to the men here. So men, you come to Africa, you want a wife in Africa, the nonsense that you do in North America would not fly here. You cannot just come here and impregnate someone's daughter and leave. This stuff don't happen here like that. You cannot just come here and want to marry someone's daughter. It don't happen that way. Most African countries are like this, yeah? You want to take a wife, there's somebody you like, you want to take a wife, you don't just go marry someone's daughter. You'll be in trouble, oh. You'll be in trouble. You have to go out. You go to that family. And it's something that you cannot do by yourself. You go to that family. I want to marry your like daughter. These are the conditions that the family will bring to you. You have to pay to marry their daughter for raising a good daughter. In some like culture, whatever they ask you for, you may have to give a cow or cows or goats or pay some money or whatever the family want. You may have to help them build a... Guys, listen, women in Africa are valued. Women in Africa are not just... Because you see, I was talking, a couple of days ago and in like a couple of videos, and I talk about, women this... But let me tell you something, women in Africa are valued. You cannot just come and take somebody's daughter and marry. So you have to prove yourself as a man. You have to prove yourself that you can lead, that you can protect, and you can provide. There's my Tanzanian brother coming. I'm making the video. Hey. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And Joe. Come and say hi. They have never seen you. I always talk about you. This is my Tanzanian brother. I always talk about him, but they have never seen... You guys have never seen him. Come, and Joe. Come and say hi. I always talk about you, but I said you have never seen. They don't see you. They've never seen you. I'm talking about men in Africa, like leadership men.
I'm Jambo. Wakubwa shikamo, wadogo mjambo. This is my friend Terry. Support him for everything in his YouTube channel. Bye.
Okay, go. Who is? Your bro? He's going home today. Okay. I'm just sitting here making the video, and my Tanzanian brother is passed by, guys. So yeah, this is my Tanzanian brother that I will talk about. You guys have never seen him before in any of my videos. So yeah, women in Africa, women in almost every country in Africa, almost every tribe, have that policy in place, yes? And these are the values. This is what make you a man. You have to prove yourself to the family that I'm able to take care of your daughter before the family can release their daughter to you. Especially the social status of that girl. She might be educated. You have to pay more. The family invests in their daughter. They raise a good daughter. You have to appreciate that family. You can't just come and take someone's daughter and marry them. You can't just come and impregnate someone's daughter and leave and go. I talked about it before this. My Tanzanian brother talked about his son and what we had to do to appease the family after 7 years. There are families that would go as far as laying curses on you. There are families that will go as far as actually eliminating your life if you do that to their daughter. African family do not play with the girl child. So the thing that you see men in the West, what you're going around and you're sleeping around with different women and you're impregnating different women. One of my good friends in Toronto, yes, his brother has 15. I'll tell you this now. He owes right now over $300,000 in child support. He don't have a passport. He don't have a driver's license. 15 children in his late 40s with about 10 different women. You can practice this shit here in Africa. You can't practice this stuff here in Africa. And if you do, you would see that your life is not getting anywhere. You are not making progress in life and you're thinking like, what the hell is happening to me? You don't know. You don't play with African families with the girl child, especially when you impregnate. When I was going through with my Tanzanian brother, one of the things I said, right? How could this family be this way? Because when you lie with this woman, you guys was adult. Because you were in your early 20s. She was in the late teens. I think she was 19 and he was 20, yeah? So you guys made the decision as adult to lie, and you did not rape her. And I was put in my place, eh? This is Africa. Things don't work like it does in the West. You impregnate someone's daughter, it does not matter if it was consensual. You have to marry that girl. You are not going to bring shame to an African family. And if you don't want to marry the girls, there are things that you have to do to appease that family. And some family don't even want it. Some family, they're adamant, you have to marry our daughter. You ruin our daughter. You make our daughter less valuable. And women are there. If you go in there and you're having kids for different men, you become less valuable to another man. Seriously, that's a fact. This is how men think. Right? So men, guys, I have come to all of these realities for the last couple of years that I've been in Africa, and I see how things work. I see the dynamics of the family. I see the importance of having a strong family. I see the importance of having a two-parent household. I see the importance of a man in the family. Men need to step up. A lot of black men in the West need to come to Africa. These are our traditions that was passed down. But our ancestors was taken to the West, or many of us go to the West and we lose the values that, as African people, that carry us through, the values that we need to live by. We lost it. You need to come home. You need to come back. You need to spend some time here. And you need to see the importance of men. You need to see. You need to know that you can pick up your role. You can step into your role as a man. You can stop all the nonsense, all the shooting and homicide in the black community committed by black men, black on black crime. It's a shame. Because you lack value, you lack leadership in your home. You had no role model, no father figure that can teach you. Young men, you're going around and you're impregnating women and you're having sons, and you don't have any values for yourself to pass on to your sons. I said before, I want my grandkids to be here, my grandsons to be here with me. I'm going home in the next couple of weeks. I'll be there. And when I'm returning, I'm returning with my grandsons. I want my grandsons to be here so they can grow here and they can see what it means. I can teach them. Society here will teach them how to be men, how to take care of the family, how to love the woman, how to respect the woman. Hey, yes. So I've been talking about women in the last couple of videos, but men, hey, this is your turn to step up, to prove yourself, to become valuable to a woman. Don't come here and think about when you take your woman out, it's 50-50, or your woman has to pay 50-50. But again, the women here treat you as a man, the women here respect you. So as a man, you will have the desire to go out there, to provide, to secure, and to lead your family. Not all men are good, women. We got some scums. We got some low down, dirty, shameful men. We got men that don't have any values, any leadership skills. We got men who just don't know. So, women, know your value, know your worth, know what to expect from a man. And that's why, again, too, you go back to your own household, because if you have a father in your household, a good father will teach you what you should look for from a man. A good mother will teach you how to be a good wife and how to nurture your family. But a good father will teach you what you can expect from a man. But when fatherly figure is absent from the home, the woman goes out there and she need, the woman need to have that male influence in her life. And if she cannot get it from her home, she will look for it from a man out there. And that man out there will see her vulnerability and he'll take advantage of it. And boom, before you know it, you are pregnant. You give up your womb to a man who is not worth it, who is not valuable to you. And he leaves, but you still need that male figure. And you go with another man, boom, you get pregnant, and before you know it, you have 3 and 4 kids with different men. So men is important. But we as men have to realize that. We as men have to step up, step into the role, and be men, be leaders, be providers, offer security to our women and our girl children. This is the African Jumbie. Thank you for watching this video. Another rant. These are important things that I've learned here, and I'm passing on to you. Like I said, my journey here is to share my experience here with you. All of these are my experiences that I have learned, that I have gained, that I have observed, that I have observed. What is it? Like a sponge, like soaked up. And I'm passing on to you. Men in the West, you need to come to Africa. Come home. Get back in touch with what it means to be a man, what it means to be a leader, what it means to take charge, what it means to be responsible. Come to Africa, spend some time here, learn that you can teach. Thank you for sharing with me. Peace and love. Until next time.